July 29th, 1883. In Dovia, Italy, Alessandro and Rosa Mussolini became parents to their first child, Benito. Growing up, he was outcast from his family. Because of his odd childhood behavior, Benito's parents sent him to Catholic boarding school. This didn't help. He was soon expelled for his disruptive behavior in the school church. He threw stones at the congregation during Mass, continually pinched people, stabbed another student, and threw an ink pot at his teacher. He joined a new school, in which he was significantly more successful. He himself would soon become a school teacher. He was raised to believe in strong socialist ideas. This changed when he began to believe in the ideas of fascism. Benito Mussolini believed he was the new Julius Caesar, that he was the only one who could bring back the greatness of the Roman Empire. His strong political beliefs would soon help bring him to power.
Italy was nowhere close to being a success because of the strain World War I put on its economy before 1914. Between 1919 and 1922, 5 different governments all existed at once and were incapable of taking decisive action to fix Italy's problems. Mussolini was the editor of 2 newspapers called Avanti and the Class Struggle. He was nicknamed Il Duce, which means leader or second. That name has become related to fascism but is no longer used as a reference to anything else but as a reference to him. In 1919, Mussolini founded the Fascist Party, which won 35 seats in the 1921 election. During a time when there was a real danger of a left-wing seizure of power, Mussolini and the fascists staged a march on Rome in October of 1922, which ended with King Emmanuel III allowing Mussolini to form his own government in October 1943. Benito Mussolini took his power to the extreme. He tried to create a Roman Catholic empire by the Lateran Treaty, where Catholics who did not support the Fascist Party before now supported the Fascist Party in Italy. He also made Catholic teachings required in elementary schools. In 1919, Mussolini founded the Italian Fascist Party, where he launched the beginning of his takeover of the political parties in Italy. He also founded the Fascist Grand Council, which is the council that made decisions for Italy, without consulting non-fascists. In February 1923, Mussolini created the Acerbo Law, which was if 25% or more were elected from a party, then that party would get 66 seats in the parliament. Lots of people were scared to vote for someone who was not Mussolini. People who voted against him would get their votes pushed aside or they would be punished by the secret police. In 1927, a secret police force was set up called the OVRA, and it was led by Arturo Bocchini. The death penalty was reintroduced for serious political offenses. By 1940, the OVRA had arrested 4,000 suspects, but only 10 people from 1927 to 1940 were ever punished by death.
Mussolini's rule came to an end on April 28, 1945. He was shot twice in the chest by communist partisans. After being hung for all to see, he was tied to the back of a horse and dragged through the streets. People went along the road, spitting, stoning, kicking, and shooting at his dead body. Mussolini's body became a symbol of ridicule. The man who was once so powerful was now humbled and humiliated. He left behind a devoted fascist party to carry on his legacy. Mussolini left a powerful mark on Italian history that will never be forgotten. Benito Mussolini is a name that will be remembered in Italy forever.